everybody, it's Rob. It's another Sunday night, and we have Jimmy and Jen tonight from A Little for the Cook. Found them on Instagram. Hey, Madwood, how's it going? Yeah, their Instagram's full of a lot of great food. And I have the link in the chat every now and then here, and also it's down in the description below, so you can check that out. But yeah, let me bring them up. Let's see. Boop. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
So I'm just realizing I left my phone in the other room. It has all my questions on it, so I'm gonna hop up and grab that. So you guys are Instagram only right now, right?
We do Instagram and we got Facebook, which
It shares too.
Yeah, it shares to Facebook. So we don't really use Facebook. We just kind of share to Facebook.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah, I have a Facebook page for my channel, but I never post anything on there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I started Instagram I think about a year or so ago after I already had the channel going, and then yeah, there's tons of great food on Instagram. I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
So so how long you been doing it on Instagram?
2 years.
Yeah.
A little bit longer, including my personal account. Kind of veered away from my personal account, and we started this joint account together.
Okay.
To kind of share our food and experiences for local businesses and
right.
Mostly cooking because we love to cook. So.
Okay. Yep. It's always I mean the main reason I do it is just get outside, and have fun. And do
especially these past few days here in South Carolina has been pretty nice.
Oh, has it?
Oh yeah, it was. Yesterday was 79. I think it was.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like we were at the Christmas tree lighting downtown Aiken, and
with shorts on,
and flip flops and t-shirts. Yeah, for Christmas. So
oh, cool.
kind of funny, but and today was what mid to low to mid 70s.
Yeah.
Oh, so a little chillier.
Yeah, but still good outside weather.
Okay. Yeah, it's I think it was like 45 or so today here. So I mean it's getting there. But it's nice being up next to a nice warm fire though.
Oh yeah.
Outside with the charcoal going or whatever. So so we have BBQ in here too. Madwood, we already said hi to him. Joey from Square Tables here. Bobby Cotton's in the house. How's it going, Bobby? Longest Quest. What's up, Skip? We got Dad Life's here. How's it going? Did I catch everybody? I might have caught everybody so far. Yeah, well, hold on. Let me grab my phone so I have my questions. Come out. This is a tier 1 professional situation here. So, all right. So, well, I know one of them while I'm looking for this. What was the first job you had, each of you? Like the first job, like back in the day when you were a kid, like that you actually got paid for?
Fast food.
Oh yeah.
McDonald's was my first job.
Okay. Jimmy?
I've never been in the business, so it's more of a recreational cook. So.
Well, no, I mean just as a kid, what was your first job like?
Oh, my first job. My father was an auto mechanic.
Okay.
That was the job.
Okay.
Working with him.
Oh, cool. Nice. So what was the last thing you cooked outside and what did you use to cook it?
So we did 2 cooks today.
Okay.
One of them we posted for lunch. We did some seared sirloin, black and blue salads for lunch. And then we did a spatchcock chicken for dinner.
Oh.
Not too awful long ago. We got finished up probably about 45 minutes ago. But we did. So I did the steaks on the Acorn ceramic, the char griller Acorn ceramic, and the spatchcock chicken came off the Traeger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Acorn. I did some wings on there earlier today.
Yeah, I saw the post. They look real good. We did wings last night on the Acorn, and it's hard to beat. Once you learn that process on how to get those things right, it's hard. It's hard to beat.
Yeah. I have the I just have the regular steel one.
Okay.
But yeah, the ceramic one would be nice.
Yeah, it reacts a lot different.
It's heavy.
It's heavy grill. Yeah, it is. But the heat is different. And I've had both. I had the original Acorn. I probably bought one in 2013.
All right.
It's a long time ago. Well, I say a long time ago. It seemed like a long time ago.
Yeah. It was 10 years almost.
Yeah. And so I started out with that years ago, and then around 2017, I bought the ceramic Acorn. They ran a good promotion on it at Lowe's, and I picked it up, and it reacts surprisingly different. With the heat. Yeah,
I would assume it holds the heat a little bit better than the steel one, but
it does. Yeah, it does. The steel one is a lot more fuel efficient, I would say, but I think it's just because of that heat. Yeah, the heat comes off of it a lot faster than that ceramic holds the heat. So makes it burn a little longer.
Yeah. The steel one that I have is the charcoal just seems to last forever. Always reusing it.
Yeah, we got a little Acorn Junior in it. We take it camping and on trips with us, and I don't even have to take a little plastic grocery bag full of charcoal. It'll get us by for a week,
Right. Well, let me put your link in the chat here for those that have Instagram. Instagram, there it is. Yeah, so there's a lot of great cooks on here. Even there's burgers.
That's our favorite.
Like the second to last one, double smash burger with loaded baked potato and jalapeno poppers.
Oh yeah,
that looks really good.
Thank you. We got a flat iron 4-burner, and it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat burgers on that. Like, I love a good grilled burger, and the Acorn does good. The Traeger does okay. The Acorn does good, but that flat iron, man, it's hard to beat. And she's a runner, so she'll go out and run 5 or 6 miles, and she comes home. She's like, "I want a burger." I'm like, "We'll take care of that."
And you earned it because you just ran 5 miles.
Right.
Yeah, I have a flat iron, and I also have a 36-inch Blackstone, and then I have the that new e-griddle from Blackstone, like the 22-inch.
Okay.
So it's electric, so it's like an inside one.
Oh, okay. I hadn't seen that one.
It's pretty cool. The top is like kind of thin, so it doesn't hold the heat as well.
Okay.
And there's some hot spots, pretty obvious hot spots on it, but it's great for inside if it's snowing out or whatever. You just it's better to stay inside at that point. Loaderman's here. How's it going? So let's see. So Sunday's free, and I guess this would be for either of you. Let's say Jimmy, Jen's out of town. Sunday's free. No kids. What are you cooking for yourself?
Some sort of
Husqvarna grill.
So I would do chicken. I would do chicken on the Acorn.
Okay. What kind of chicken?
Probably breast.
Okay.
Yeah, just the big chicken breast you get from like Sam's or something. The big hormone injected big breast. Yeah, that's what I like. So, or chicken wings, one of those, or maybe even a steak.
Okay.
Something. I mean, that's kind of my favorite.
Yeah. Jimmy's away. No kids around. Are you cooking anything on the grill?
The only grill that I use is the Traeger, so
Okay.
I would probably have to go with meatloaf. That's my favorite thing to cook on the Traeger.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Cool. So if you guys are having hot dogs, one, what do you put on them? Two, do you go for like the regular rolls or do you like the split top?
Split top.
Yeah, we do. We typically buy the split top.
Okay.
They hold the goodies better.
Yeah, it seems to hold a little bit better. Because we'll put grilled onions. We'll grill onions. I'm a grilled onion fan. She's not.
I'm a sauerkraut girl.
She's sauerkraut, but all juicy. So we need something that's got to be able to hold together a little bit better than a regular hot dog bun. So,
all right. And you guys are on Instagram, so you must have some other Instagram pages that you guys admire or think should be bigger than they are, maybe, or are there some out there that you're thinking?
One of my favorites is I'm the burger girl. I love burgers. So was it Burger Roddy, I believe?
Okay.
And they post just massive mad burgers that are just too sloppy to eat, but that's probably my favorite food page.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the sloppy stuff too, just to see it.
Right.
We try to make it sometimes, do it for the Instagram, but
right. Yeah.
It's I like the home backyard style.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like seeing people's outdoor areas where they cook and
right
the outdoor kitchen areas and stuff like that.
It gives you ideas. Gives you ideas of how, because everybody wants a little bit something different maybe than what they're currently their backyard kitchen or whatever it is, and it's always good to see what people are using for like putting a roof over their stuff if they need to, or just even different grills and stuff to look at.
Right, just see what kind of setup they're running.
Yep. Do you guys? So you're not on YouTube, but do you watch any YouTube cooking stuff?
Not really.
Not really.
We do. Well, she may not. I do a little bit research for recipes and stuff.
Okay.
To kind of see what's out there, and a lot of them lead to YouTube videos. Some of them are just pages. Has the
blog.
Has the recipe, the blog. Yeah, so we can kind of tweak it.
Yeah. Cool. Do you guys have a garden?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Recently, no, because we just moved to this house 3 years ago. We were learning the soil, and then when we did get things to grow, the rabbits took care of it for us.
Oh, well, that's nice of them.
Yeah.
So
they're great.
Yeah. Last year, I made like a U-shaped garden. It's like a 12-foot. Well, it's like a 12-foot square, 12 foot by 12 foot. And then it has like the little 4x8 cutout. So it's like a big U. And last year was great. Had a bunch of vegetables and stuff. And then this year I was like, I got to weed all the stuff out. It had a ton of weeds in there and I never got to it. And so I didn't do anything this year. And now they're at least 5 or 6 foot high weeds just in this way. So that's what I'm going to do for next year.
That's a raised garden bed?
Yeah, it's so I used 2x12s.
Okay.
It's got two 2x12s on top of each other.
Okay.
And then, I guess it's 2 foot high.
That's what we're looking into next is raised garden beds. That way the little animals can't get to it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the rabbits can jump up in there, but.
Right.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to hang like soap or something in there, or there's other stuff you can put in there to keep them away.
Well, I heard they don't like human hair, but we didn't try that. So.
Yeah. Just bury bodies in there.
Right.
You guys do like ribs?
Not nearly as much as we used to.
It's her favorite, but we've the price of things have kind of changed.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we do ribs, and we love ribs. We just we watch the price of them in the sale paper every week, and if we catch a good deal, we might go grab a few. I think we got maybe 1 or 2 racks in the freezer now, but
okay.
And the amount of time it takes to make them too. So we take 4 or 5 hours to make ribs or a rack of ribs. So we have opposite work schedules.
Okay.
We have actually today is like our only day that we don't have a different schedule together. So it's just kind of a day to chill and do what we want to do. And we, a lot of times we'll say, all right, we're gonna have a content day. We're just gonna create stuff and cook and do this. So it's it's just what it is. But I work full time at a local pharmaceutical company here, and she works at a local fine dining restaurant. So it's hard to make a cook like that.
Yeah.
Anytime during the week, and if she's got a Saturday off, maybe we'll plan it. Or if a Sunday, we might say, all right, we want ribs, so we'll do ribs.
Yeah. Well, are you doing like St. Louis style, or are you doing baby backs, or?
So we prefer the baby back.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
just I prefer the baby back.
She likes it. Well, we both prefer the baby back, but if we try to do a McRib mock.
Okay. Yep.
We'll do a St. Louis style because it's a little flatter and it kind of comes out better.
Yeah.
For a sandwich.
That's true.
Yeah. So but we prefer the baby back.
Okay. Cool. Was there a point in your channel, like a turning point? Not your channel, your page, where you can remember like it either got more popular, or it just became more fun, or anything like that? Was there anything you can think of that kind of helped you make that turn?
Yeah, we did. We started the reels when they started taking off. We started getting a lot more content interaction and follows. Making some. There was one in particular was a chicken wing reel that we did.
Okay.
Just with an old school song that we liked, and it kind of helped us. It got us a ton of followers, and I don't know if it really was a turning point, or so to speak, but it was
eye-opening.
Yeah, it was like, darn, look at that. I mean, a lot of people like that, and that was kind of neat. So,
and the reels are longer than stories, I guess. If you wanted to do, I guess they hang out for forever, right? Or do they go away?
They're up forever.
They stay. It's like a post kind of, but it's. It's basically like a story.
It's like
it's a
video with clips
and music. You add the music or a voiceover or whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Cool. So do you do many like kebabs?
Not recently.
No. Well, I mean, if you had one, let's say you did one tomorrow. And you have all the stuff on the stick. Are you eating it off the stick, or do you scoot it onto the plate and then eat it?
Scoot it onto the plate.
Take a fork and pile it on the plate. Yeah.
Oh, we did steak skewers a couple of weekends ago camping, and it was just the steak on the skewers, and then we put the vegetables separate. That way, everything cooked appropriately without being overdone. Just take everything off, put it on some more naan bread, and easy camping dinner.
Yeah, right. Let's see. If you're cooking a steak tonight, what kind of steak is it? And then also, what are you seasoning it? Are you putting anything on it? Or is it, like fancy something, or is it just simple?
So if we had a choice on any kind of steak anywhere,
like tonight you're gonna have a steak. Well, you can do either like your fantasy steak, or you can have like what you're probably gonna have.
Steak. We can tell you both because this is we know.
So we have like a special occasion steak, and then like a steak steak.
All right, let's go through all of them.
All right.
Special occasion, we like Snake River Farms Wagyu gold grade fillets.
Okay.
Our normal go-to steak every every few weeks would be prime fillets from Sam's.
Okay, there you go.
We love that. We love the meat department there. It's hard to beat.
And what are you using for seasoning? Anything or?
We use various seasonings. We do keep stock on like Snake River Farms has a signature steak seasoning.
Okay.
We use that. We use Hardcore Carnivore Black.
Grill your ass off.
Grill your ass off. Gunpowder, they're similar.
Right.
Little bit of difference, but they're both really good. So it's all store bought seasonings. We use Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse sometimes, and even Kinder's steak seasoning.
All right.
So we kind of just most of the time when we're cooking, I look at her and I say, "Hey, what kind of seasoning do you think you want tonight on whatever it may be?" And she's like, "Well, this would be good." I said, "Okay, let's use that."
Cool.
And then we do grow rosemary, so sometimes we'll throw some rosemary sprigs on some cooks and stuff too. So
there you go. And some butter at the end, maybe.
Yeah, some good herbs.
So if you could barbecue with anyone alive or dead tomorrow, who would it be?
There's a couple guys that I see that I know of.
Right.
I don't know about her. I don't know.
I would like to not barbecue per se, but cook with my chef at work just to see how we would vibe together in a kitchen.
Oh yeah, there you go.
As like cooks and chefs, not as wait staff and chefs. So
right, yeah.
A couple of my favorites that I see, Jack Arnold looks pretty fun when he's doing his cooks on Instagram, and then the guy in Texas, in Austin, Texas, that does the good barbecue, the Franklin barbecue.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I think maybe hanging out with him for a little while would be kind of neat.
Cool. So what's the strangest thing that you guys have cooked on a grill? Or, in the house or whatever?
Strangest thing.
Was there anything like, it's like, should we do it?
I think giblets are strange. Like,
yeah, well, being so close to Thanksgiving now, we've taken trips to the Bahamas. Conch is probably the most weird creature that we've cooked.
What is it?
Conch.
Okay.
It's almost a snail.
Snail, ain't it?
Yeah. So they live in the conch shells. And you have they're illegal in the States, I think, but when you're in the Bahamas, you can harvest them, and they cook a little. They're a little different to cook if you haven't ever seen them. Before. So I mean, you grill them, you can fry them, you can do all kind of sorts of cooks with them, but it's a weird looking animal.
Huh. I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, you have to see them. Like you can see the pictures of them in the shell, and they don't look so funny. But if you watch videos of them cut them out of the shell and pull them out, it almost looks like a Shrek animal.
Huh.
Like the cartoon it's kind of crazy.
Was it good?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Okay.
You can eat it raw. You can actually cut it up and eat it raw if you want.
Nope.
Yeah, and they're really good fried. So we do fry them.
It's a remoulade.
Yeah, with a remoulade, and it's
conch
conch fritters. There you go. That's it. Yeah, they're delicious, and we actually have some local restaurants here that serve them. I don't know how they get them, but
okay.
Yeah, you kind of smash them flat and mushy and bread them and fry them. They're good. Fresh, they're a little different. We go to the Keys. We haven't gone the past few years because we got a little guy.
Right.
So it's a little bit harder to go. But we catch lobster fresh out of the Florida Keys during lobster season. It's there's a whole different taste to that stuff.
Yeah.
So we go offshore fishing here in South Carolina. We have in the past, and we catch mahi and
Okay.
stuff like that. So I wouldn't, maybe that's not normal to some, but
It's weird when you have to clean your own food.
yeah. Yeah, so I wouldn't say we've done anything too crazy, but the comp's probably the wildest thing.
That's pretty crazy, I think. The comp.
Yeah,
You said you're in South Carolina.
we are.
How long you been there?
I've been here my whole life.
Okay.
I've been here for 9 years now.
All right. Cool. Cool. Are there any like barbecue places around you, or is around here? There aren't really many. There's a couple like side, like on the side of the road. They have their trailer set up or something, but no real like barbecue joint to go get stuff.
I think we have 3 local ones. So
Yeah, there's a few local places, and I wouldn't say it's there's actually I think Duke's is a chain because they're not just here. They're often other places, but we got a Duke's barbecue here. There's a local place about 45 minutes from here called Sheely's that's really good.
All right.
In Batesburg, that's everybody talks about how good it is. And then there's one. We're right beside Augusta, Georgia, where the Augusta National Golf Tournament is.
Oh, okay.
So there's a couple of barbecue places there that are pretty big too.
Right.
So yeah, we do have local barbecue here.
Cool. Yeah,
not many food trucks though. Like we have.
Well, they're increasing.
Yeah, they have increased within the past year. I think since COVID has.
Yeah.
What it's done, but it's we haven't had many food trucks up until now. There may be 4 or 5 around here now, so it's just different for us.
Okay. Yeah. Usually we have a lot of breweries around, and then usually they'll have like food truck nights or whatever.
Yeah, we've seen that with some of the breweries that we like to visit. So we don't have many breweries here.
So we have one, so we have to go upstate to get the good ones.
Yeah, upstate and then in North Carolina. North Carolina's full of breweries.
Okay.
Which is good. Every time we go, we love visiting and trying all the drinks and food that they got.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool. What kind of beer do you drink? I think I saw you had a beer in your hand.
Yeah, I'm drinking Miller Lite. That's my barbecue beer. So I'll drink a Miller Lite when I'm cooking.
Yeah.
She's more of a wine / bourbon girl.
Okay.
So I think she's got Charleston Distillery, which is local, fairly local to us, bourbon. So we try to support local a lot. That's a big deal. The restaurant she works at is local. It's a local restaurant, not a chain. So it's
cool.
We really try to support the local business stuff.
All right. Yeah, I'm not a fancy beer person. I got my PBR here tonight. Sometimes I'll go fancy, like get some fancy IPA or something, but
you don't really want to drink many of those. It's like I'm gonna be cooking out here today. I'm not gonna drink 6 IPAs.
I want it to last all day. I want to be able to 5 or 6 hours.
Right.
So have you met any other Instagrammers that you were kind of fans of already, or?
On her personal page, she has a lot of running content. So we've met some of the people she's from out of this area.
Okay.
Not so much barbecue.
Right.
We haven't really met many people.
There's a local guy though, Augusta. I don't remember his name. Does all the neighborhood cooks.
Oh yeah, Campbell's Barbecue. There's a few local people that we follow from Augusta, but we have not been able to meet up with those people.
Okay.
We interact with a few of them that are local, but
right.
Just on social media, not really in person. So
yeah, that's a good one, Mojo. Thanks for hopping in. So what do you have on your pizza? If you're gonna make it or order out tonight, what's on your pizza?
Sometimes we do like complete leftovers, so whatever's in the fridge from the week, we'll have some dough, and then we'll have a free-for-all kind of thing pizza. We
That's
like
a good idea.
Pulled pork pizza with barbecue sauce, onions, jalapenos, and banana peppers.
Yeah.
That is our go-to.
Nice.
Yeah,
if you're ordering pizza, do you have like a go-to?
Just Supreme, I guess, or
if we go out to a pizza restaurant, we'll do a Supreme.
Okay.
If I order pizza here, she likes thin crust with black olives and banana peppers.
Okay.
Which I think that's not really my thing, but I like the pepperoni. I like the meats pizza, so I
Yeah.
So I do pepperoni, ground beef, bacon, whatever. Maybe occasionally a jalapenos or something, but the kids can't really have some of those sometimes.
Yeah, I'll get like the Sicilian meat lovers.
Yes.
It's like nice and thick and huge, and those are right up. You have like 2 slices and you fall asleep.
Yeah, I'm a thick crust person, and she likes the thin crust.
He's about that, I'm not. So
yeah.
So Madwood says you guys need to visit Iowa. I'm not sure why though yet.
Okay.
Why is that, Madwood? It might have been
the
I don't know if it was pizza related. We'll see. We'll see what it's like. Let's see. What do you do when you just want to relax?
I'm sorry?
What do you do when you just want to relax? Are you cooking or is it?
You're like, today was kind of one of those days. Yeah. We stayed up a little late last night, just kind of chit-chatting, drinking. Got up a little later. I say later this morning, but we were up around 9 o'clock, so it wasn't super late. But we just that's okay. That's what he said. That's where he's at, so he can barbecue.
Yeah.
So yeah, we
sit on the back porch.
Yeah, we just kind of we watched the kids. The kids get out, and there's a bunch of neighborhood kids. So our oldest will go play with the neighborhood kids. Our youngest, Jameson, he loves monster trucks, and he plays in the dirt.
Okay.
So we have a spot in the backyard where he just continues to dig a hole, and it's growing and growing. I'm just waiting to see how far it goes.
Yeah.
So we just kind of chill out around the house, turn the radio on, and we cook like we did today. We cooked, those steaks on the grill, made a salad out of them, and then did the spatchcock chicken for dinner. That's kind of how our chill days go.
Cool. So let's see. Oops, did that one already. Speaking of drinking all day.
We're not good at that.
Yeah. What's the best thing to eat or drink at the end of the day to prevent a hangover? Like some people are like, oh, I swear by the
they say we do
water. Or,
when you find out, let me know.
Yeah. Well, a good rule of thumb is to drink high quality anyway.
Right.
Seems to help. Number one, it depends on what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Miller Lite don't really ever bother me. So.
Yeah.
I will say that pickle juice or banana pepper juice helps the next day.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. I'll have like a few pickles. I won't actually drink the juice, but I think as long as you have like 2 or 3, pickle quarters. Or spears, whatever you want to call them.
Right.
Yeah, then you're set for the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The salt.
Yeah, she was working on that this morning.
Yeah. So what do you do you believe in UFOs or aliens?
It's too big. There's got to be something out there.
Yeah.
It's just too big as far as the universe. So
yeah. I agree.
Maybe so. I've never myself experienced anything that was out of the ordinary, but you hear people talk. But
I'm a believer.
Yeah, I think there's something going on, you know? I mean,
yeah. There's too much out there. There's too many stars.
Yeah.
Too many stars for there not to be something out there.
So Mad Wood's wondering, what do you hate to cook? Like, I guess it could be seen a couple ways. What do you really like to eat but hate to cook? Or what do you always remember?
What's hard to cook?
Yeah.
We hate frying food, but we like to eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still working on processes with frying food, but it's just messy. And
Right.
the oil, just messing with the oil, it's tough.
All right.
We do love to fry, and it's good, but we grill. We grill. Most of our grill food turns out better than fried food anyway, so it's
yeah. That's always fun with the grills. So the Acorn, well, the Traeger, I guess, is that a pellet?
It is, yes.
Okay, so the Acorn, what kind of charcoal do you go for most of the time?
I typically buy lately for the past few months. I've bought, I think it's called Frontier.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's Frontier, and I think it's related to Royal Oak because there's an advertisement on the backside of it for the tumbleweeds, which we use tumbleweeds to light the charcoal. But it's we get the 30-pound bags from Sam's for $20, so it's not a bad deal. And I've bought bags of charcoal before, big bags of charcoal that were they had massive chunks of tree logs, and then in the first top on the very top, and then you had nice sized chunks like you want,
right?
And then in the bottom is like powder, so it's kind of worthless to us because you can't use that. But we've used various types. We've used Cowboy. I've used just recently a little bit of Jealous Devil charcoal that my dad had picked up from Academy.
Okay.
That we went camping about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
About 3 weeks ago. And I liked it. It was pretty consistent with size, which is nice.
It seems to last pretty long too, but
it doesn't burn as fast. Yeah. It did really well than what we had. I had the Acorn Junior running, and he had I don't remember the brand name he had on his grill, but it was a portable grill. But it worked really well in both the grills.
Cool.
But we typically buy that stuff from Sam's, the Frontier.
Okay. Cool. Now instead of what you hate to cook, what's something you can't wait to cook? Or you always enjoy it,
Yeah, the steaks. We really like cooking steaks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. We invite people over, and chicken wings and tacos. We do tacos weekly.
Okay.
We typically we'll cook extra Boston butts to make pulled pork tacos.
Will you
please get him? And sorry, we got a 3-year-old, and he's trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
But we make a lot of tacos. Okay. All right. There we go.
There he goes.
There he is. Yeah, that's Jameson. He's
Hey, stop.
Come on, bud.
Can you say hey?
Say hey.
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 That's Jameson. He's 3. He's 3.
Yeah.
All right, go watch a TV show. Okay. Yeah.
He's ready to be YouTube famous.
Yeah, he's something else.
So walk me through your tacos. You said they're pulled pork tacos. You make those every week, or you make other tacos too with your weekly tacos?
Well, pulled pork is our favorite, but we try to switch it up each week. That way we're not having the same thing over and over again. So leftover steak, leftover chicken. Sometimes we'll do ground beef, but not nearly as often as we used to.
Right. And then what do you have for like when I have a taco, either I'm ordering it or I'm making it. Really, for me, it's just meat, cheese, lettuce. That's it. I'm a boring taco eater. But are you guys putting like fancy stuff on there?
We're pretty simple: meat, cheese, and pico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or onion and cilantro.
She'll make a pico, like an onion cilantro. Not really pico. It doesn't have tomatoes in it, but we'll take and heat the tortillas up on the flat iron, melt cheese.
Okay.
And then it's a carnitas recipe that we use with our pulled pork. So it's got orange juice,
cumin, oregano,
salt, pepper, and some jalapeno, and just let it sit in the crock pot and cook down for a few hours. And then we don't sear it. Like, carnitas, you're supposed to sear it, but it just turns out so good the way it is. We heat the tortillas up with cheese on them and put it on top with a little bit of the mixture of the onion and cilantro. And
nice.
They're hard to beat.
Yeah, see, it's fancier than that. I just do ground beef tacos and
Yeah. And then we've dabbled in birria tacos with the shredded beef. It's a little more difficult.
Okay, yeah.
But they turn out, the couple times we've done them, they turned out really, really good. And then, like the chicken we cooked tonight, we had leftovers of it. We'll cook it Tuesday for tacos.
Okay.
So we try to kind of plan for that.
Cool. So, is there any cooks you guys have done where you're like, this is going to be awesome. We're going to take pictures for it for Instagram. And by the time you were done, you're just like, man, that didn't work out as well as I thought.
About once a week, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. But we cook a lot. Like we cook, 5 out of 7 nights?
Yeah.
We probably cook 5 out of 7 nights.
Oh, really?
Well, okay, 4 out of 7 nights. And some, if she's at work, I might do a quick thing for the kids and I, but
last year we learned that you don't do chicken marsala in a cast iron skillet. It'll turn flat.
Yeah, you have to deglaze. You can't deglaze a cast iron.
Oh. And then the opposite. Are there any where you're like, like as far as things that like ended up being real popular, like you had said earlier, the reel you did got more popular than you thought it would have. Is there anything else like that on just regular posts?
We make a bourbon bacon jam that looks good and tastes good, and everybody that's ever tried it loves it. So,
okay. Jason wants a brisket now.
No. We've done a few of those.
Yeah.
We're not a fan.
They turn out great. If you buy the prime grade, they're really good. It takes a lot of time to make them. And it's kind of tough.
I'm putting your link again here real quick.
Okay.
If I can spell Instagram correctly.
But yeah, making brisket burn-ins to me is probably better than any burn-ins that we make out of pork belly or anything else. I really like those.
Yeah.
The prime grade briskets have turned out well for us. The choice grade have not so much.
And those are at Sam's.
The prime grade is, And let's see, right after COVID hit last year in 2020, I think they had them for like $2.69 a pound. It was ridiculous.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. So I was like, man, this is awesome. This is perfect. So we cook them, and then we'll save all the leftovers and stuff, and then make a hash or something.
Right.
It's kind of a local to this place. I don't think many people know about hash, but
right.
Every time we've posted it, it's like it just didn't seem to, and it's not very pretty, I guess, but it's a different thing.
Yeah. So are there any Instagram pages that you're a fan of that you think should have more followers? Kind of asked that earlier, but not really. It was a different question. I think it was more like, are there any Instagrams that you're like, figured like, why don't they have more followers, or why don't they?
See, I don't really check other people's followers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know how
I haven't. No, I have never asked myself that.
Yeah. And so no YouTube yet, but were you thinking about starting some YouTube stuff or?
We have talked about expanding our social media stuff as far as doing recipes and hopefully trying to help people either learn it's just got stuff, to try to help them with certain things or show our methods. 'Cause everybody has a different method.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it, but we haven't really acted on it. So
okay.
I think YouTube probably would be, if we made a move, it would have to be a next move. I think is kind of the way it goes. But
right now the name of your
not the feet loaf. Oh, we did the feet loaf. We had to. We had to.
Yeah, people should look on.
That's
where'd it go?
We tried for October. I wanted to do like spooky food or gross food or something. So
right,
we did feet loaf.
Yeah, a few different Halloween cooks, just kind of switch things up and give a different appearance. So it's fun.
Now the name of your page, A Little for the Cook. How do you guys think of that?
Somewhere between us cooking at home and him, he picked up a phrase years and years and years ago saying a little for the chef. So when I was at work, I would sneak into the kitchen and steal cheese and say a little for the chef.
Yeah.
And my chef was like, "You're not a chef, get out of my kitchen," kind of thing. So then had a running ongoing joke with another chef at work. And then we were like, well, we can't say a little for the chef because we're not actual chefs.
Right.
So we're cooks. So
yeah.
Yeah,
a little sample
just
for the cook.
kind of a joke too. We late nights getting home and instead of going out to eat on the way home, just getting home and just throwing some leftovers or cooking up something quick and taking a bite, a little for the cook, a little drink or whatever. So it just kind of started as a joke, and we were sitting talking about it when we decided to make a Instagram page together, and it was like, you know what, let's call it a little for the cook.
It probably took us a whole week to decide on a name too.
Yeah.
And we still do it. We'll look at each other and kind of giggle a little bit and say, "Oh, a little for the cook." Take a sip of wine or sip of a beer or whatever. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
He's looking through your channel there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So, you guys are having fun with it? With any new things coming up? Anything you're excited for to cook or?
Well, we're actually getting ready to go to Texas, so we'll finally get to try Texas barbecue.
Okay.
So
we're excited about that.
All the food we're going to be able to eat while we're gone. So
most of the time we'll take stuff to cook and maybe plan to go out a night or two, but cook the rest of the time. So this particular trip, just the nature of it, we're going to do. We're going to try a bunch of places, so we're excited about that. Cool.
Good. I think I'm out of questions. Jimmy, I have one for you.
Okay.
You're going to the pool. Are you Speedo or shorts?
I do shorts.
Okay.
It depends on what time of day it is.
That's true.
Yeah. If I've been cooking all day, I might go in Speedo.
Yeah.
So but shorts. Yeah, shorts. I'm a shorts guy.
Okay. Me too. Let's see, what else do I have here? It's kind of YouTube centric.
I'm getting 40 pounds in Texas.
So Lord. Yeah, I figured Texas would probably be a.
Bring the Speedo to Texas.
Oh yeah.
It's warm there right now.
Yeah.
There's not much. Just looking at it, it's not a whole lot different than the temperature here. We'll be headed towards the Dallas area, so it's We'll see. I'm excited about it. I still have to do a little bit of research. So if any of you guys have any recommendations around Dallas Fort Worth area,
yeah,
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I know. We have some people in Texas that are normally in the chat here. Maybe not tonight. If I look through, but yeah. Anybody in the chat have any questions for Jimmy and Jen? I think I've gone through most of mine. What kind of car do you drive?
Well, before we answer this, okay. Let's see if anybody can guess.
Prius.
She's a runner.
No, not a Prius.
Good guess though.
Close.
It was close.
I drive a Subaru.
Okay.
I do Ford. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is in the shop right now, and it's great. But yeah,
there we go.
Okay. North Texas barbecue addicts. Okay.
Yep. There you go.
Yep, that'd be good. We will do that.
Any sports teams that you follow, in football or anything?
Well, that's embarrassing because our team sucks. So both college and professional. So
we're not huge sports fans. We kind of like the social aspect of the college football. So we'll have people over to watch games or
right.
South Carolina Gamecocks. We're not good, but we just hang in there.
Yeah.
Jen and our 10-year-old is named Dallas, so they're
Nope.
They're Dallas Cowboys fans.
Yeah.
And then that's about our
extent.
The extent of our football stuff.
Well, I'm an Eagles fan, and we have a tight end. His first name's Dallas because his dad was a Cowboys fan.
And then he goes off and plays for the Eagles.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So we play next week, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Says the Loderman 1200 4x4 Duramax.
That's.
No, they're trying to guess.
Ranch.
My truck. Oh, my truck. No, it's it's a Ford. It's a F-150. I got a 2017 F-150.
Okay.
Lariat. It's a nice truck, but it has not been a good one. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had too much problem with it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
That's no good.
So I'm driving a Lincoln MKZ right now. So, which is nice. That thing's super nice, but just having trouble with the truck.
That's all right. That happens.
Yeah. It's under warranty, so I bought the extended warranty, and I'm thankful for that.
Right. Well, we've been going for almost an hour. I just put the link in the chat there.
Okay.
If anybody in the chat wants to hop up and say hang out for, I don't know, probably another 15 minutes or so.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready to hang out. Yeah, I know, right?
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah, she keeps sending me the videos on Instagram, the reels that says, "Oh, I might make it home because I drive a Ford." But it's all fun. It's gotten us a lot of places. So
Okay.
But I'm not biased. Like a lot of people are like Ford, Chevy. My favorite sports car is a Corvette. So if one of these days I will own a Corvette. I love it. So
yeah, that's
just I'm not. I like the GMC trucks better than the Chevrolet trucks, but I'm a Ford fan when it comes to trucks. But I don't discriminate for other brands.
Yeah, I had a 2013 Silverado a few months back.
Mm-hmm.
But the field won, so it got totaled. But it was a fun little, it was a fun truck for a little while. I mean, like regular 1500, 4x4 or whatever. But yeah, it like broke pretty easy and got totaled. So
That's my favorite truck too.
Yeah.
The way stuff is nowadays, it's kind of
Before that, had a Tundra for probably 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, Tundras are nice too. Those are nice trucks.
Yeah, that was a good truck.
Yeah,
but maybe I think next truck's probably going to be another Tundra. I don't know.
Yeah, they're strong motors.
So I had the 4.6. They have the 5.7 also. But yeah, they'll just go forever. I mean, probably Ford and Chevy do too now. Jason says he's had the GMC and Chevy.
Okay, yeah, the GMC.
The GMC trucks are nice.
Yeah, I like the way the new ones look a lot.
Yeah, I had a GMC. Oh my God, what was it? Yukon XL.
Oh yeah,
the Suburban.
The big one. Yeah, big one.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, was it Arcadia?
Acadia.
Yeah, I never know if there's an R in there. Is it Acadia or is it?
Yeah, but it was once you got inside, like it was like tiny inside. So.
Oh, okay. Like you're in a Camry or something.
Yeah, and that's what I was driving before, actually.
Yeah, I agree with Jason right there. Is the new vehicles, they just did all plastic parts and and they don't seem like they're made to last. Yeah,
I mean there was like a 2-foot drop into the field, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, hello.
It's a truck, right? I mean.
Yeah.
what do most people do with trucks, right?
Yeah. Isn't that what everybody does with trucks?
I mean, just drive it down the street. That ain't no fun.
Yeah, I mean there's a picture of it probably in a field in the brochure.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, the old trucks are good. I got a bunch of friends and family that are fixing up the old trucks, and
that's the way to go.
Yeah, they're nice. They've really done a lot of work to them. They look really good, like early mid '90s trucks.
Okay.
Even as far not so much back in the '80s and '70s, but they look really nice. They've done a lot of good work to them.
Nice. I mean, I guess they're not as good gas mileage wise, but
at
least staying around wise, they're
that's right. Yeah.
Well, is there anything you guys want to talk about before we get out of here?
I think you missed. Covered a whole bunch.
Yeah.
We did cover a bunch. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been fun. Like this is pretty new for us, so it's as you can tell, we got kids hanging around peeking in the doorway.
That's right, yeah.
Dallas, you want to say hi?
She said no. She said, I'm scared.
Yeah, she's scared. So, but yes, it's kind of new for us, but we do appreciate the opportunity to be here. It's been a lot of fun. We appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun. Got to know some more about you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, I put the link in there one more time for the Instagram. Check them out. Comment on their stuff that they need to start a YouTube video or YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we'll bring them into our world here, into the YouTube.
Yeah, that's something we need to look at. Doing the videos for YouTube. So.
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, I just started it as fun. I mean, mine was like a joke to begin with. Like MrHomeOwner, it was going to be, go over various tools, or how to do trim, or how to fix your garage door, how to do this or that, around the house stuff.
Right.
And then I started barbecue stuff, and those videos got like way more views than this is a wrench videos.
Right.
So I ended up changing it more into like a barbecue channel. I'll still do like home stuff. I have like a how to make homemade rat killer. That one's doing really well right now because I have chickens and ducks and stuff. So there was a rat problem last year. So so basically anything around the house, I'm like, what if I need to fix this or that? Let's make a video on it and then see how it does.
See, we use YouTube a lot to fix stuff around the house.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily for cooking, but for fixing because we have all so.
Yep. Yeah, and then the cooking videos are great because you get to see exactly how they're doing it, And then a lot of times, they'll have, the ingredients and then directions down in the description there.
Yeah, that's a little nicer. The reels you see, they just kind of just 1 second clips that are flipping through so fast. And I mean, I'm not knocking them. We do them, but not so much more on the recipe side. But I think we're probably going to start trying that a little bit more. So maybe
tweaking everything.
Yeah, kind of a tweak. And then the longer videos are a little bit more in depth and detail. So
Yep. Well, cool. I appreciate having you guys on tonight.
Yeah, man, thank you.
I think we're probably going to wrap it up here. And thanks everybody in the chat for hopping in too, or for watching tonight. A lot of good conversation going on. A lot of good things back and forth there. Good seeing everybody in there. Oh, Everett's in here.
Homemade rat killer.
Yeah. But yeah. So you guys hang on a minute. Once I hit the end broadcast, I'll you'll see. Don't go nowhere though, is what I'm saying. All right. Sorry, Joe, Everett. We're going to hop off. But thanks again, everybody. And have a great Sunday night. Have a great week.